Hello troops and welcome back to Hanning's Rest. I've got virtually nothing done past week because of work. By the time I get in at night I'm completely knackered and I can't be bothered moving off the couch to do anything. I'll show you what little I have got done. I'll show you a couple of problems I've got with my layout that I need to sort. And I'll talk about what I'm planning on doing later on in the year. Alright. Right, first things first, I've kinda started painting the diesel depot. I need to make windows because when I got this there was no windows in it. As you can see I've got the shelving and that to paint on the inside. I'm going to leave it this kind of greyish colour. But obviously I'll pick out the doors, etc. I've made a base. Sort of, I'm not quite 100% happy with the base yet, but I'll do it now. So that's that. I also got these. These were given to me today for the boys in the Model Railway Club. Somebody scratch built these. They're actually very well done. They're really clever, you know. So I'm quite pleased to get them. I've also got this, which is an old Hornby. Well, I don't know if it's Hornby. I think it might even be a Dublo. I'm not sure, Triang or something. And I've kind of weathered up a bit. I've thought to make a cap for the top because the cap's missing. But the chassis was all busted, so I just took it off the chassis and weathered up a bit and stuck it there. This was going to be the access road into here. But I've decided, nah, I'll just stick that on. That'll do. I might make a wee bit of a car parky bit in here. Just a wee tiny car park. Just in there, just for a couple of motors and stuff for guys working in the shed. I've got all my landscaping at the back and on the sides and that all done. Still to hoover up that bit right enough. There's a couple of bits and pieces in here, wee bushes and that still to go in there. As well as in there. You know, so, aye. It's getting there. So this bit will be the car park. This will be grass and bogland and stuff that will be merged into that. I'm going to put this wee roundhouse here somewhere. I've had it for years and I thought, oh, I'll just stick it with this layout and that'll do me. Alright. I think I mentioned in one of my other videos that this point here, the spring is away in it. So I'll need to either take it out and replace the spring or take it out and replace the point, depending on what's actually happened to it. I don't know, because there's never been any heat or anything like that but near it, so I don't know, it's just knackered. That's that. So maybe a new point get in there. Troops, as I was saying a while back, I'm actually going to build an exhibition layout. The training that should be coming for that in August. So I'll do a review of my opinion of the training, it's assorted wagons and stuff like that. And I was also thinking of doing a series of how we're going to build this exhibition layout. Obviously I'm going to build it myself because I need a hand for guys that have done it before, so looking for the boys for the Model Railway Club to give me a hand with that. It'll also be my first ever DCC layout, which should be interesting, if nothing else. I've never done anything with DCC. I've got the hand controller there. The most I've ever done was I ran a locomotive back and forward about half a dozen times on a 2-foot section of track, and that was it. So I've got absolutely no idea about BCC at all. So it should not be a learning curve for us, I think. And I'm quite looking forward to getting this started, actually. Because obviously there'll be work I'll continue on this. But I'd like to do a series on the exhibition layout as well, which I think might be quite fun for everybody. Alright. Apart from that, I've not really got very much else to talk about in this one. So what I'm going to do is I'll just leave you with a couple of running shots of these trains going round. And I'll see you all in a few weeks because I'm off on my holidays. And my next video should be about what I got when I was on holiday. Alright trips, I'll leave you some running shots. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, like, share, subscribe. Bye now, bye.